It was a little baby puzzle to unlock the actual puzzle. The actual puzzle. So, we've got some of these boys. Let's go to the next room. This is where the real Kiwami begins. A Besaid sphere is inserted here. Over here we have a Kilika sphere, which turns the lights on. This isn't even my final form. Anyway, we're gonna keep that sphere in there for the lights. Should activate this. Maybe I need to do something in the previous room first. Can I push any of you? Oh. I can push you. Aha! Look at that. Well, let's take a look at where we need to go. Okay. I'm gonna take one more peek. Alright, we got reds there, that's easy, blues there, and then the two greens. Okay. We have red here. And a red here. One of the greens is here, the sideways green. The upwards L. Downwards L, and the overhead, the standing up green was over here somewhere. I think this one? Let's see. Yeah, you can actually see the tiles have slightly different shading. I think it has to be this one. Can't be the other one. And we done. All right, that's one. Let's continue. Can this one be pushed in? Yes, it can. All right, wonderful. Next. Okay, then. All right, so we've got one of these reds. One of these reds. We need another overhead red. We've got the blues. This is a down blue. I need an overhanging blue. I think I saw one over here. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Okay. If I'm correct, then this is the overhanging blue. This is a square right here, and this is one of the reds I need. Wonderful. I think I'm right. All right, cool. Find an L. L. That's not it. That's the thing. That's a red. This is a red. This might be a red with a square on it. This is the only thing that can be an L. Okay. Is that... Let's see. 1, 2... Okay, uh-huh. I need a sideways green, Get a sideways green over here. Wait, this faces the wrong way. Isn't it? Oh, it is. Shit. Damn, I was close. Let's take a look. Where's our sideways green? Oh, the bottom's a red with a green. Oh. Okay. I see you're playing a lot of drumming there before the poor drummers die of exhaustion. Ain't gonna happen. Okay, this one. Need the L down here. And the green down here. That's everything, right? Yeah. Missed the run up in Zarigan. The music is so good. It is. Don't worry, Fiber. The VOD will be available if you want to check it out later. Alright. How about this one? Okay. I guess it's just the four corners then. The four corners of the apocalypse. Ooh, I have to hit every single red. Okay. This is a red. This is a red. This is a red over here. This is the blue, one of the blues we need. We have a red right here. There's a red down here. There's a red right. This one. Okay, so that's one. That's all the reds. All right. I need the green one that's up here. And an L block. Are you an L block? I think you're an L block. You look like an L block. You are an L block. All right. Chat, I'm good at Tetris. How do you act German in Twitch chat? Simple, you become a mod. Well, this one's a lot easier than the last one we just did. Need reds. Reds. Okay, the blue over here. I think that's the green one at the bottom that we need. Red. Red. Green. And L block up here. See, I told you, Mexicorn hole. Told you to Mexicorn. Alright. So I'm guessing that now I just need to take the Kilika sphere and maybe the Besaid sphere, put them into the pedestals. Push it in. Or it pushes in on its own. Okay. Push it in. Gotcha, Gasm. Don't stop. Kimari hears someone say push. No, Kimari, we're not doing that. Just let Kimari know if you need push. Just let Kimari know if you need push. Alright, let's save. So special about Kilika that it gets its own spheres? Well, so did Besaid in this dungeon. Besaid also got a sphere. Puzzle's complete. Yeah, I only messed up the one time. Oh yeah, we get this boss fight. I forgot entirely about this boss fight. This boss fight's actually pretty neat. First off, this boss looks like a fucking eldritch demon god. Second off, we have trigger commands, where we can move ourselves off to any of the open spheres. So at any given time, the general area that you want to do is not in front of him. Also, somehow you're able to just do that. So, at any given time, you don't want to be in any of the 3 magic spheres that are in front of him. Alright, let's just get Kimahri out of the way. We'll get a turn with him. So, if you move behind him, then you are basically safe for a little while. Because he likes to just attack in front of him. And that's this boss in a nutshell. Calling this poor excuse for a bug Cthulhu? I didn't call him Cthulhu, I called him Eldritch. Eldritch is very different. So yeah, this boss is not that difficult when you just know how he works like that. Go ahead and shoot some fire at him. Is that basic difficulty, or I use some mods? I'm not modding this game in any way, shape, or form. I am using 0 mods. Okay, we're going to cure Kimahri. Kimahri will switch with Oron now. And I guess we'll move him out of the way. Oh, he's turning. So I'm just doing setup and making sure everyone gets some XP before I do anything else. Because once I start wailing on this guy, I feel like he's going to die pretty quick. Ow. As you can see, he does damage. He most certainly does damage. The easiest way to actually deal with him... Now, generally you want to be across from him, right? Or behind him. If you put 2 people behind him and 1 person in front of him and let that person tank, he tends to usually, but not always, just stay in that direction. But apparently he sensed that Yuna was low on health and said, fuck that shit. Hey, nerd, look at me. Alright, so there's his next thing he can do, called Glyph Mine. Where if you are on those glyphs, on their turn, kaboom! Go ahead and use Mighty Guard. We can start laying into the boss now. And you can see, this guy does a lot of damage. So it is dangerous to allow him to live for too long. Tidus, how are you running across nothing like this? Go ahead and get Waka up in health. Thank you very much for the follow. Jubei9999, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy the show, and thank you very much for the follow and the support. I really appreciate it. And he's dead, because Waka is Waka. Waka is unfair. Waka is absolutely unfair.
We're here.
He Wakas all over them.
The final summoning.
Go.
Yes.
The Hall of the Final Summoning. So that was a slightly difficult boss fight. A couple people did die. Had to be revived. Got some level 4 key spheres for it, though.
Huh? What do you mean, no final Aeon?
Sir Orin! Everyone!
What do you mean, no final Aeon? All right. Hey, let's think. So, Suppose we'll do it with Confuse Ward. Will we be able to do this easily? While normally this Lucid Ring's really good, we have gotta set ourselves up for the next fight. Alright, everything that's equipped right now is pretty much good for what we want to do. Ooh. Only do the one of those. I don't have Death Ward, do I? Uh-oh. I could just risk it. No encounters. Ribbon. So, we're about to fight another boss, chat. Am I gonna do all those Dark Aeons? Yup. I'm gonna do everything. Chat said I need to do it all. And chat is my master. Well, we will give it one attempt. Without proper precaution.
This isn't a faith. It's just an empty statue.
It's an empty statue.
Lost its power as a faith long ago. It is Lord Zeon, the first faith of the final summoning. What you see before you is all that remains of him. Lord Zeon is... his soul is gone.
gone?
You mean there is no final Aeon?
But fear not.
Fear not.
Lady Yunalesca will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers.
Hey, by the way, Siphon.
Go to her now. Inside, the lady awaits.
Go inside the lady. Okay, I understand.
Yuna, wait!
I can accomplish this.
Auron, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Of course, he's been here before.
Why didn't you tell us?
If I had told you the truth, would that really have stopped you from coming?
Yuna.
Fair.
I'm not going back.
Kimari knows. Kimari goes first. Yuna is safe. Kimari protect.
Now, Noah Tsukimi is now following. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoyed the show, and thank you very much for the follow. I seem to recall there being someone I could buy stuff from before this, but maybe I was wrong.
Someone's coming! Lady Yunalesca.
Welcome to Zanarkand.
Hey, it's Yunalesca.
I congratulate you.
Her
son.
hair is
You have completed
amazing.
your pilgrimage. I will now bestow you with that which you seek.
She wears
The
a battle
final
bikini.
summoning will be yours. Now, choose. You must choose the one whom I will change to become the faith of the final summoning.
Yup.
There must be a bond between Chosen and Summoner, for that is what the final summoning embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Zeon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final Aeon. There is nothing to fear. You will soon be freed of worry and pain. For once you call forth the final Aeon, your life will end.
Starting to sound an awful lot like
Death
Seymour now.
is the ultimate and final liberation.
Starting to sound an awful
Your
lot like
father,
Seymour.
Braska chose this path.
I wonder why she sounds so much like Seymour.
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But, my lord, there must be another way. This is the only way we got now. Fine. Make me the faith.
Jack continues to be the best character in the game.
My dream is back in the others, Zanarkand. I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz player. Show him the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the faith. I'll fight sin with you, Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know?
Don't do this, Jecht. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know.
Believe me, I thought this through. Besides, I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Jecht?
What? You're not gonna try to stop me too?
Sorry. I mean, thank you.
Braska still has to fight sin, Auron. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jecht.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back.
냥
It
버스.
comes back after the calm, every time.
Thanks for the follow,
cycle will continue and your deaths will mean
S511071.
nothing.
Welcome to the stream, dude.
But
Glad
there's
to have you
always a
here.
chance it won't
I
come
appreciate
back
the
this
support.
time.
Thanks, man.
It's worth trying.
Hope you enjoy
I
the show.
understand what you're saying, Orin. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Checked?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
Now, come on. Turn me into a monster. Orin's like, you fucking loser.
And the cycle went on.
We'll break it.
But how? What, you got a plan now?
If one of us has to become a faith, I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
We'll all become the
That
faith.
still won't change anything,
Turn
you
us
know?
into the ultimate
You bring the
final
calm,
Aeon.
And then what? That won't break the cycle.
Listen. You want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything.
I want it.
Now you're being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner. Then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance.
냥 버스.
But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go.
HJ Yamada is now
And what
following. Thank you very much for the
Orin
follow,
said about
dude.
there being a way.
Welcome to the
I think it's
stream.
true.
Glad to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the
You'll
show.
think of something?
I'll think of something.
I'll go ask Yuna Leska. She's got to know something.
You really think she'll help you?
I don't know, but I have to try. This is my story. It'll go the way I want it, or I'll end it here.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know?
It's mostly her
It'd be
story.
so easy to let my fate just carry me away.
Hey, Charn Arlengo, one of your top 5 games
But I know
on Fantasy 10 is fun.
I can't. What I do with no regrets.
No Rugrats. I want to leave. So, I like what we saw out of the, I like what we saw out of, hey, Click. What's up, dude? I like what we saw out of, the flashback with Jecht. The first thing that Jecht said, after I've been doing some thinking, is I wanted to make that runt a star blitz player. Jecht wanted to push his son into fame, and it looks like it did have an effect. It actually worked. Just through his bullying and his examples that he set, Tidus did eventually become a star blitzball player back where he was from. And in fact, literally carried the Aurochs to victory in the last tournament with 9 goals. This is my first playthrough? Absolutely not, no. So, Jecht, while he doesn't seem like the nicest father at first, does think that he's properly motivating his son in the right direction. On top of that, he immediately said that, you know, maybe I'll give my life some meaning finally. Because he's been thinking about his entire journey as they were getting up to there too, because especially going through old Zanarkand, what have we seen? We've seen the memories of summoners and their guardians who have come here in the past, who sacrificed themselves at the very end of their journey. The ones who didn't want to, and the ones who did, what kind of differing emotions they had. And in the end, Jex said, you know, my life has been what it has been. I've just been kind of a star sports ball player, but I haven't done anything really important like these guys. I haven't even been the greatest dad. I bully my kid all the time. And now, I'm not even there to take care of him. At least maybe I can do this. Jack continues to be the best character in this game. Would Jack be proud of how Tidus turned out? Probably. Not with his appearance, but with his actions. His actions aren't bad. Even though he looks like Bishy. He looks like a Bishy.
Have you
All right.
chosen the one to become your faith?
Let's go lose this boss
Who
fight.
will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will Sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Of course.
Sin is eternal. Every Aeon that defeats it becomes Sin in its place. And thus is Sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
Never ending? But if we atone for our crimes, sin will stop coming back, yeah?
Ah.
Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Ah.
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exorcise sin with complete atonement! It's been our only hope all these years!
Hope is comforting.
Hope is bullshit.
It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No! Where is the sense in all this?
Hey, look.
Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died
Young
for them.
Oron had the exact same
Jack
response.
believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope.
Ow, Oron, you look like you fell on your neck there, buddy. That probably didn't feel good.
Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow.
Double cast Ultima won you this fight. I can see that
Now
working.
choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No. It is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to
It's
give
the
that
only
hope to the
way.
people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong.
They didn't forget sorrow.
My father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away, not just cover it up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And
Nice
I will
camera
do it
work.
without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope.
Your final Aeon bullshit don't
I
fly.
will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
So,
This is it. Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow.
Yeah,
now is the
Oron.
time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimari. Kimari protect Yuna.
Yeah,
I'm fighting.
Yuna has heterochromia.
I can't believe we're gonna
But she's
fight
half
Lady
Albed, I
Yunalesca.
guess.
Give me a break.
You can always run.
I'd never forgive myself. No way. Not if I ran away now. Even in death, yeah?
Death, yeah.
My thoughts exactly.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
So, remember when I said, man, that sounds an awful lot like Seymour? And remember when we saw the memory of Seymour and his mother coming in here? And Yunalesca even talked about the bond between two loved ones, like a mother and a child, a parent and a child. Seymour's mom wanted to become the final Aeon, probably. But seems that their bond wasn't strong enough. Look at that stamina tablet. Oh no, we got blinded. Whatever shall we do, brother? You have the right weapon on, right? Yeah. So, she is going to counterattack most of our physical attacks with blind. Let's bring Lulu in here real quick, and let's do some black magic, right? Seems good, right? Let's use some fire on her. And she will silence anyone that uses magic on her. So, already this is an annoying boss. Where am I looking for? Echo screen. I not have one of those? There we go. I have 99 of them. And she also has Lancet, for the most part. Just called Absorb this time around. So, this boss kinda sucks ding-dongs to fight. Now, let's go ahead and we'll do a summon real quick. Let's summon in Ixion. How well does an Aeon stand up? What's her HP? A lot. She counters with silence? Yep. If you hit her with a spell, she counters with silence, and if you hit her with a physical attack, she counters with dark. Making her exceedingly difficult. Or exceedingly annoying, not really exceedingly difficult. So let's bring Ixion in here. Let's see how well an Aeon's... Let's drop Thor's hammer on her. Blind, I'm sorry, darkness. Same thing. Zap. Nice damage. All right. That was phase 1. Now we're at phase 2. She gets a new attack called Hellbiter. Uh-oh, the absorb. Ow. You got this, Ixion. You're fine, bro. Well, bye, Ixion. That was a good try, my friend. You dropped the hammer good. Good first face, friend. You did good. You did good, horsey. You did real good. All right. Now that we're in phase 2, she no longer counters with blind. Which means if I'm to bring Waka back in... Oh, wait. I would have to remove his blind. Never mind. Let's just bring Oron in. We haven't used Oron yet anyway. Get some damage in. Now then, let's go ahead and use Holy on Unalesca real quick. $9,999 damage. Holy is fucking strong. Ow. Heard? Alright, Hellbiter. I was waiting for this. So Hellbiter inflicts the zombie status effect on everyone. And I mean everyone. We're just gonna haste everyone now. And then she casts Cure Spells, which, as I had shown before, tends to murder people. When you're a zombie, it hurts to get healed. So right now, any sort of healing magic is just bad news for us. So we're going to use another Holy. Holy costs a lot of mana to use. And you see, she counterattacks with a very basic attack. It doesn't do a whole lot. Now that we've dealt sufficient damage, we get to see Unalesca for what she truly is. A fucking super cool Medusa head. Look at that. And she casts Megadeth. Hanger 18, I know too much. Tisseljar is now following. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy the show. So, Megadeth casts death against everyone on your team. The thing is, if you are a zombie, you are immune to the death status effect. So I let her turn all of my characters into zombies so that she wouldn't be able to instant kill all of us. Now then, I can do something like bring Waka in. And have someone I'm allowed to heal. So, we're gonna bring Riku in real quick. Actually, no. Bring Yuna back in. It's way smarter to just keep Yuna in. Oh, overdrive mode healer, finally. Alright, haste everyone. Make sure we're all moving quick. Hellbiter again, okay, that's fine. Waka's got his health. As you can see, Hellbiter don't do shit for damage. We need some eye drops for Waka. Wonderful. Ow. 22D interdimensional backgammon. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and Grand Summon Bahamut in order to take the next hit from her, because while you have all of your characters in zombie status effect, generally Unalesca likes to cast, in phase 3, she likes to cast nasty heals, like Curaga or Regen, just stuff that makes you just die, because you're a zombie. No Yojimbo for instant kill? I highly doubt that Yojimbo will get an instant kill. I highly doubt it. However, we can Mega Flare the shit out of her and do some big damage. Can't you put reflect on everyone? Yes, but then you reflect a cure spell back at the boss and the boss heals itself. So not necessarily the best idea in the world, although it is an idea. Enemy Kamehameha! 24,000 damage, that's pretty okay. Lux Niv Amag Nisamana Kisa. Poor Bahamut, you got abused so hard. I think Bahamut got cursed. Oh yeah, we can see her health. She's got about 30,000 health right now. Bye, Bahamut. You did good damage. You get 24,000. That's pretty bad. That's pretty good. Killed the last Seymour by giving Yojimbo 25,000 gil. Yeah. What a curse do again? You can't use your overdrive. Alright, now we've got some turns before we need to care about this again. She's just going to be doing her regular little counterattacks. Let's go ahead and Banishing Blade this nerd. Wreck her, Oron. She is a super cool boss design, though. Unaleska has one of the coolest boss designs. She should be close to death. Ah, we did it. We got her. Later, bitch. By using the power of sacrificing an Aeon, she never got a chance to cast super healing magic on us. She's sitting on the back of the Medusa head? Yup. That boss is always a little bit scary because of Megadeth. If you don't know how the boss fight works...
So
oh, nice
the
butt.
final Aeon.
Nice butt.
And with it, Spira's only hope.
Anyway, if you don't know about Megadeth coming in, it's very easy to get absolutely murdered when she transforms to phase 3.
Even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
You, Yevon?
Seymour.
Ah, Zeon, forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
Zetsubo. Not forget to check this place properly. I don't need to check nothing. I got everything that I can get.
I cannot believe what we just did.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
Look at this cool thing. Stairs! Anyway, yeah. Let's go down these stairs. Oh, never mind. That was easy. Suncrest! There we go. That's all we needed to do. So yeah, that only spawns after you've used the stairs at least once. I don't know if it's RNG for when it spawns, but that's an important item. Trust me.
We must talk.
What's up, Oron?
What?
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent.
I'm dead as
You're not
fuck.
surprised.
I think I kind of knew. It was Unaleska, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
When Braska and
He
Jet
fell
died defeating
directly
Sin,
on his neck
I just couldn't accept it.
when he got knocked back. Of course he
I came back
died.
here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bevel. That's where Kamari found me.
With a broken neck,
I
he
told him
crawled
about
all the
Yuna
way down Mount
just before
Gagazet
I
towards
died.
Bevel.
I've been wandering ever since.
Orin is a
Never going
mega
to the thought
badass.
Aaron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages. I was able to ride Sin and go to your Xanarkand.
And you've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you. My memories.
Yeah, Emily, I pointed exactly that out. If you die and you just
I
become a
ask you
zombie
one
ghost
last
person that
favor?
can't die again, what's the problem?
Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Xanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Xanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
Look, I can't take care of my son. I'm gonna go become a giant
I
demon
give you
whale.
my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Orin. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
Jack, why did you shove your chest right in Orin's face at the end there?
That's why.
There's a deal between men, Orin. Here, let me just... Oh, yeah. Chest bump in your head. Ooh, I'm glad Unaleska went as well as it did. I was a little bit scared of that boss fight because of her ability to flat out murder you. That boss fight's a little tricky if you don't know the mechanics. Knowing the mechanics makes it a lot better, that's for sure. If I didn't know the mechanics, I would have cured the zombie the second she healed me, right? And then she would have just cast Megadeath and killed me and game overed me in Phase 3. Just like all those years ago when I first played this game. Yeah. Well, you know, Titus, you look really out of place here. In that entirely different art style from the pre-rendered background. Oh. Hi, Dad. How are you doing? What's up, dude?
Dad? I know. The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
I like how you can hear the souls of the damned everywhere Sin goes. Sin is followed by a cacophony of screams. Hey, an airship. Neat. Hi, Sid. Why did they fly so close to Sin? For dramatic effect.
We the happy-looking bunch.
Frana! Frana!
Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Well? Any good ideas?
Come on, help us.
Well...
What do we know? Sin
How
is Jack.
about you just kill
Thus
Sin
you
without
have a
an
link,
Aeon?
A bond with Sin.
Considering
That may be our
if an
key.
Aeon kills Sin, it becomes
So,
Sin.
what do we do?
We think and we wait.
Think and wait. Meanwhile, Sin genocides
Two
another
things I'm bad
village.
at.
Just drags Sin into space. Sin can fly, so it's probably not that big a deal for him to go to space. Throw a blitz ball at it. See, that will probably work. Sin is Jack challenge him to a blitzball game. Seems like a good plan to me. No air and space for him to fly in, no propulsion. Look, I'm sure Sin could probably shoot some sort of giant laser to propel himself wherever he needs to go in space. Oh, poor Sid. Look at that face. I like that scene because most of that scene is just quiet and it's just facial expressions to tell the story. Save spheres can now teleport you back to the airship thanks to Rin and the Albed. Or Rin the Albed. Thank you, Rin. So, we just killed Unilusk. Why is Sid sad? Sid is sad because he thinks, because of the fact that Yuna is his niece. Sid is his uncle. And Sid loves his family very much. And he doesn't want Yuna to have to go die in a fight against Sin. Anyway, we just killed Uniluska. Uniluska was literally... We sent Uniluska, beat Uniluska in a fight, and then sent her. Because she was an unsent. Uniluska was literally the only person out there that can turn someone into the final Aeon. The final Aeon has been the only thing able to beat Sin for 1,000 years. There is no more final Aeon ever again. And now we have to figure out what the fuck to do to deal with Sin. But that'll have to wait for the future. That'll have to wait for the deep, deep future, because for now, we are at the point of the game where we have an airship available to us and free reign over the land. And most importantly, that means we can go do any and all side quests I have not been able to do, or that weren't available to me before, or anything like that. But that'll have to wait until the next episode. And by that, I mean the next stream. We're gonna end off here. It's been 7.5 hours today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show, but we're gonna end here. We just got the Blitzball back. We're gonna do some Blitzballs soon enough. Don't worry about it. I gotta keep you guys wanting more, or else you're just gonna stop watching. You see how that works? I have to leave you half-mast, and you have to hope that I finish you off next time. So, thank you very much for the follows and the watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. And, you know, we'll have a good time. Edging you again. Yep, you're gonna have to deal with it. So, if you guys enjoyed, you know, follow. If you haven't, follow on Twitter, and I always make a post for when I go online and stuff like that. Otherwise, have a great day, everybody. If you missed any of the playthrough and want to see it, the VODs are all available on Twitch currently and going up on YouTube on a daily basis. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.